Phew. Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. If you're here the first time, let's move back a little bit there. There we go. Stay. Okay. Hi. Thanks for joining me. See some people coming in. I'm waiting for the rest of the regular Perry 10K group to come join me, and other people coming in as well. This is the lineup for this afternoon for round 2 of the Periscope Share-a-thon, and I went to see some folks popping in. Okay, here we go. People coming in now. Thanks for joining me from the replay. Thanks for being on here. You can always tap the screen for hearts if you are on a mobile device or a tablet. There's a few people coming in. Great. Come on down. Come on down. Please make sure you're joining me. You're coming in for the full row. It's going to be a fun afternoon conversation. It's been a great hour already. I've been watching. If you haven't been, I can tell you about that. But I want to tell you about what's coming up next. Hey, Sean. Good to have you here. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for tapping the screen. If you're on the replay, you can do the same thing too. Make sure you do tap the little guy in the corner or swipe right on the iPhone, swipe up on the Droid and tap follow me. Also make sure that you're sharing on Twitter and inviting your followers on Periscope. And I'll say hi in a minute. Let me do it this way. I'll say hi now and then I'll come. So, whoops, there we go. I'm in a different location than usual, so I'm setting up my phone and trying to be, there we go. Cool. Hi, Mike. Good to see you here. Sandra, I see all the friends coming in. Your personal love doctor. Ooh. Thank you so much. So there's Katya, who was running around trying to join in. I'm sorry about that, Katya. I was on literally a phone call cut in as I was watching you. Had to take it. It was like, I got to get off the phone. I'm on a Periscope. And cut it short so I can get back on here. So back here again. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming in. Please share this on. Yeah, Katya was rocking. In fact, you guys all were rocking in round 1. That was good. And it's great because I've had a different spin to put into the conversation, and none of you said it, so I can do my own one, which is great. So thanks for having you here. Thanks for coming in. Please make sure that if you are here for the first time, that you do swipe right on the iPhone, swipe up on the Droid, or tap the little guy in the corner, and tap on follow me, and also share this on Twitter and invite your followers on Periscope. All right, let's go in. So 11 people so far. I'm sure there's more people watching online and a bunch of people in the replay. So let me show you first. Coming up. Actually, let me do it this way. Let me go, sorry, just going over to there. There we go. Okay, this is the Perry 10K Group Mastermind. This is the share-a-thon that you're watching right now. And I'm going to zoom in a bit here so you can see, hopefully it'll focus. www.perry10k.com. It's not focusing very well. Okay, my phone's having some issues. All right. The scope, and let me go back again. Sorry, show you the whole thing. This is actually, there's a new site coming which I've seen a sneak peek of, and it's very cool. This one's good too, but the link's even better. And this is the Perry 10K Mastermind. So let me go back to what's coming this afternoon. So I'm giving you a little tap now because I'm going to get into my subjects in a moment. This is the Perry 10K group, hashtag Perry10K, perry10k.com/join. To find out more about it, you can get on the waiting list because it isn't open until January now. It's closed for the end of the year, but you can get on the waiting list. The Share-a-thon round 2, and are entrepreneurs or employable? And here's who's coming up. Myself, I'm leading off. First 10-minute slot starting in about 30 seconds. Then Jay Garcia is coming up. Yep, he is indeed. Followed by Fabian, the massive Fabian family of 10. Oh, this man's incredible. He's all to himself. Then Casey Bizboss, Kenny Conda. Followed by Tamara. Barbara after that, and Lavelda Smith bring up the collaboration club, who I dearly. She's from my part of the world, so I love these folks. So let's get into it. And thanks for coming in, thanks for joining me, and please keep sharing this. Oops, I'm trying to set the tripod up on this precarious balance. Oh my God. All right, so are entrepreneurs employable or unemployable? And my answer is yes. Let me explain. For those of you who know me, know that I am passionate about my work. And just for a quick plug myself, my website is barryselby.com. I have a book out, which is this book, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. Now, this book was a marker, an indicator for my entrepreneurial spirit. Now, before this point, I've had 9 careers, actually 8 careers, including this one is 9. So I've had a few experiences in employment and self-employed and freelance and contracting and different ways of working. Let's just say what I'm doing now I love most. Now, I want to speak to this book for a moment because, first of all, it is a #1 bestseller, hint, hint. But what's special about it is that during the time of writing the book, I took a brief contract job and nothing happened on the book. Nothing happened on the book. And the truth in this lesson for me is that the book and my spirit and my work and my creativity was being stifled in an employed environment where I wasn't doing what I needed to do. That's one piece I want to talk about, which is that most of us have the ability to focus on one thing really well, and other things not so much. For men especially, there's Jay, he's going up next, so watch this guy, he'll be up soon in about 8 minutes. So in my learning, I've learned about the masculine and feminine in my coaching work, the relationships with women and men. I learned for myself and for other men that we're good at one thing at a time. So if we want to do 17 things at once, like have a job and a vocation or a passion we do as an entrepreneur, it's hard to do both. So it's almost like you've got to sequence them and have them really step up and really work sequentially. There's Casey Bizbus. Everyone's coming in. It's great to have you here. Thanks for all the resets. And by the way, I'm getting close to my 400,000 hearts. So I welcome more hearts during this time because I'm getting over 390 right now. So getting close. And so my passion, my work became clear. I had to step out on faith. Now, I don't recommend what I did to anybody else. I didn't have a massive savings account put away. I didn't have a big job on contract that would let me work part-time to do my vocation. I jumped off the cliff and trusted the bridge would be built. And I'm still building it. So I'm not doing the way I recommend, but I wouldn't do it any other way. And I'll speak to one thing also that I was saying about how we can be both employees and unemployable. I believe there are two main types of entrepreneurs. There are entrepreneurs who are, yes, thank you, I appreciate the pitch for that, thank you, Sean. There are entrepreneurs who are in it for the money. They're on their own because they want to build their own business and build the success, to get creative and have wonderful things happen, awesome stuff. But they're in it really for the bottom line. They're in it to make money, which is totally fine. That's actually secondary for me. I believe the second type of entrepreneur, which I'm part of that group, I believe, is about we're being here to express a calling. We have a mission, a deliverable, or a condition to change. In my line of work, I'm passionate about my clients living authentically. I'm passionate about my female clients healing their hearts, attracting amazing relationships. That's my mission, that's my work. And my satisfaction, my joy, is seeing my clients succeed. My passion and my joy is seeing my clients thrive and live their authentic lives and amazing love and amazing relationships. That is what fuels me. Yes, I love getting paid, but secondary is that first primarily focus is they get what they want. So I believe in this context, I'm employed by my vision. Now I'm going to play with this a little bit. If you have something inside of you that is drawing you forward, a purpose or mission, which I felt my friends and my clients get to because I had to learn myself, if that's something you're working on, you'll start to discover that that purpose, that mission, that vision you have is your boss in a good way. Because it's pulling you forward to do something bigger than you would do on your own. Because this is the challenge people have when being entrepreneurs. Sometimes people want to go, I want to be my own boss, I want to do my own thing, but I don't know what to do. And for me, with the work I'm doing, I'm following a heart-driven mission, a heart-pulled vision of something I never planned on. Even though I look back and see all the threads that tie to it that led me to where I'm going now, it was never something that I knew I was going to do back then. It absolutely was something that came up in the timing when it's supposed to happen. And it drove me, yes, it was the boss, into living this new vision, to step out into my faith, step out into my work, and to step out into writing my book and doing my coaching. Now, I already know 2016 is a whole different year. Thank you for that, 5 minutes. I already know that there is so much. How do you recommend for people who are scared? Have them get in touch with me, because I actually have some practice. I taught a workshop 6 years ago, which helped people find the purpose of their lives. And I've got homework assignments I'll gift them, and I mentioned it yesterday that I would do that as a free gift. So have them message me, contact me over Twitter or email me directly, which I don't have a cheat sheet for. Oh well. If they just email me at barryselby.com, I will help them with that. That's what I offer. And if they want to go deeper, I can coach them as well, because I've learnt the lesson myself. And I'm still learning the lesson because I stepped out on faith and building it. My website is barryselby.com. Thank you for that, Candy. barryselby.com. They can fill out the consult or the contact sheet on the website. Even though it's about relationships, I do help people with their purpose. And actually, that's speaking to where I'm going next year. Well, that's already starting this month. Spirit is pushing me harder than I planned. And I'm loving this, but I'm also going, oh crap, I've got to get the wheels going because it's going fast. Yes, thank you. That's exactly it. There's this collaboration club. Good to see you, Lavelda. And that's the work for me, is that I'm realizing that relationship coaching is part of what I do. It has been a while, hasn't it? So I'm beginning this hour, you're finishing this hour. It's going to be great to see you at the back end of this hour. So nice to have you here. And thank you, I love these people helping me get this up there. So thank you for that, Jay. So a couple of quick things, because I've got 3 minutes. First of all, tap into your heart and find out what's driving you, what you thrive with, what motivates you. Yes, I am a relationship expert, teacher, and coach. I have a book on this stuff, and it's only part of what I'm doing. I have another domain website that's coming up next year you haven't seen yet. I mentioned it to a few people. I'm not sharing it here yet because it's really coming through. It's really what's moving me forward. And yes, Jay, we put up some emojis, please. It is time because you've got a couple of minutes left. So you tap into your heart. Tap on the screen for my hearts. Tap into your own heart for your mission. I love that stuff. And so for me, I know what's coming is bigger than what I've ever done before. And there's no bank balance on this. There's no bottom line money income. It's what I'm going to change the world. Yes, it's that big. And it's going to be a few people at a time. It won't be everybody at once. But it's tapping into your own heart for your mission. Yeah, absolutely. Because part of my work is helping other people live their missions. This world has been too much on autopilot, and this is my political statement, by the way, not running for president. This world has been driven too many years by so a few people having their ideas and everyone else being employees of theirs. We all have visions, we all have missions, we all have purpose driving us more than we ever need. So it's time for us to step out and do that. And I'm going to help my clients, my friends, and everybody who wants to do that for themselves. So there. All right, Jay, make sure you put some emojis up, please, because you're in 2 minutes. So that's why I believe entrepreneurs are not employable, not by themselves. We can't work for somebody else, but we can work for our vision. So there's Jay. Thank you, sir, putting those up. So that's the thing. So bottom line, the question at the beginning of this stroke, because this scope went off into my own passion again, which does tend to happen. In the question on the table, are entrepreneurs unemployable or employable? We are not employable by somebody else. We are employable by our own vision and mission that's driving our heart. So bottom line is, if you're an entrepreneur, you're employed by this, your heart. There, that's a good bottom line. And that's what I want to say is that you'll have one of those, yes? If you're breathing and alive and your heart's beating, you have a purpose and mission to be here. So that's what it's about. So, yes, Jay's going up, so hopefully he's going to put some icons up in a moment. I've got like about 30 seconds left, so he should be up soon. I'll stay until he goes. Perry 10K, by the way, is an awesome group. If you're a speaker, coach, teacher, inspirer, being driven by a vision, like I mentioned, join us on Perry 10K. It's the best place to play, to serve, to make a difference, and to really, really get your word out in a big way. So that was kind of my rant for the 10 minutes. Any questions, any thoughts? Again, my site, if you want to find me, is barryselby.com. I'm going to get better stationery done for this at some point. I do it on paper here, and I do nice big graphics for the Perry 10K. And I work out and I have coaching, and I'm building a new arena, which you'll be seeing early next year. So a little preview what's coming soon. Okay? So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching this scope. And I'm waiting for Jay to go live. She's going live any second now. Any questions, any thoughts before we wrap up? Anybody? And thanks for all the hearts, by the way. I appreciate the tapping on the screen for the hearts to boost the numbers up there. I'm looking forward to hitting 400,000 this week. He's live. Great. Thank you, sir. So, what was that? Oh, Brenda, sorry, thank you, Brenda. I didn't have my glasses on, so the fine print sometimes is hard to read on my phone. I am getting an iPad soon, which will give me much easier to spot and read the names. So, all right, thanks, folks, for being here. Jay is up and running, and thanks for the hearts and the love. All right, so let's go watch Jay on his soap, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'll be watching all the way through. So again, watching Jay, and then watch everybody through that. And if you're following me, I'll be having you follow all the people we're watching today. So, all right. Okay, I will see you soon.